Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to the show number 73, not 75. We're not 2 weeks ahead. Look, I'm so confused. I just don't know what's going on. I'm here in my kitchen about to cook up a show for you guys that is just going to be incredible. It's midnight there in the UK. Wonderful. And hi Jackie, how you doing? Beautiful in sunny Queensland. That's fantastic. I'm so glad you're having a wonderful day, wonderful morning. And so Joel's in the UK. Hi Julie. Narara's having a good time. Great you're having a good time on the coast there. Are you still in bed, Julie? I want to know that. I tell you what, we've got an incredible show coming up today. A very, very special guest that you guys are going to love. Can you smell something? Ah, no! What is happening in the world? The kitchen's on fire, for crying out loud. Good morning, Jane. Now we're cooking. I have to say, this is not really what happens when I'm usually in the kitchen. Is the audio coming through okay for everyone? All right. Let's get a bit silly. Oh, today's show is going to be a little bit spicy. I think it will be. If that has anything to do with me. Now's the time for you to make your requests. Hello, and I'd like to say hello. A big shout out to Joel. Hi, Julie. Hi, Elise. Lovely to see you out there. Hi, Jan and Jane. Mwah. Lisa is here. Oh my goodness. Oh, Mum is here. Hi. This did happen when we were in the USA. It did. Mum, that is a story that we will probably tell. Oh my goodness, that did happen. The fire in the kitchen in a restaurant. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's enough. Let's just, let's get into the show. Okie dokie. Here we are, show number 73. And it's late afternoon there in California. Hi, Terry. Welcome aboard, everyone. I hope that you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. Hi, George. Lovely to see you. Yeah, you know what, Mum? I think we'll tell that story after. The pepper mill was freaky, wasn't it? I know. There's just so many different freaky little things that you can do with this technology, but we won't do them all in one show. We'll just do them every now and again. All right, I wanted to start with this song today. Get your requests in, and we'll make sure that we get some songs out to you guys today. Yeah. Yeah. This is a song that I wrote with Rick Price. Hope you enjoy it. Definitely no undercooked food in this kitchen. 10,000 feet above the sea, in streams of gasoline. How'd our heavy hearts get so high? Broken white lines up ahead, 1,000 miles to go. Oh no, this night is getting colder. You're sleeping on my shoulder. Moon is rising golden tonight. This love of ours keeps on giving. This love is here and now. It's my reason for living. This love Watching down here on the ground, all browns and greens and blues. These are the seasons to survive. Outside the air is thin, my mind is running clear. This bird is flying south, dancing on a cloud, casting shadows out across the sky. This love of ours keeps on giving. This love is here and now. It's my reason for living. This love of ours. Yeah, yeah. Oh, this love of ours keeps on giving. This love is here and now. It's my reason for living. This love of ours keeps on giving. This love is here and now. It's my reason for living. This love of ours. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I think that song was requested last week and I did not get around to it, so I thought I'd start off with it this week. I hope you're having a wonderful time wherever you are in the world right now. And this is a live and original show here today. My name is Anthony Snape and I play original music. These songs have been written by me and a lot of my co-writers. And this whole show is all about just pushing out some love and some good vibes into the world. So that's what we do here every week. We are up to number 73, show number 73, which means that from the beginning of the lockdown that started in Australia, it's been 73 weeks since the beginning of that, which has been pretty crazy. But I tell you what, you guys have been keeping me sane, and I appreciate every single one of you that have been either dropping in, or if you've been here for most of the shows or all of the shows from the beginning, I really appreciate you so much. This has seen the development of lots of different things. We've tried lots of different stuff on the show and had a great time. And every single one of these shows can be found on YouTube still, or you can even find them on Facebook if you know how to search. But I've also launched my Snape Star Patron site, which has been incredible because I've been able to present a whole bunch of brand new songs to my patrons. And so every week, since the beginning of Snape Star Patron, we've been playing a new song and doing lots of other fun stuff there. So, oh, okay. I should do that. Thank you, Elise. See, this is why Elise is there. Here we go. There it is. So if you feel like it, you can, if you're in a position to do it, please tip and, or even better, come and become a part of Snape Star Patron. For the less than the cost of a cup of coffee, you can actually have every song I've ever released, and you can hear a new song every week. So awesome. I'm glad that it's sounding clear, Brian. I appreciate it. All right, let's jump into another song. Let's have a look at some of the requests that are coming in here. So Jan has asked for If Only You Were Here. Wow, that's very similar to the last one that we played. I love that song too. If only you were here. All right, let's do that. What key is that in? You know what? I think it's the other guitar. It's this guy. And while we're doing that, I'll tell the story about the kitchen being on fire in New Orleans. I took my parents down to New Orleans, and we picked a restaurant down in the main part of town there, and we were just sitting right next to the kitchen. The kitchen had this great big clear plexiglass area where you could watch the kitchen. And we were like, oh, wow, this is amazing. You can see the flames when they're doing the things. And that was really great. So we're sitting there and we're watching the kitchen just become more and more on fire. And we're like, wow, they've really got the roasting thing going. And it's really cool. And then all of a sudden, the alarms started going off and the fire brigade turned up. And the kitchen was actually on fire. And so we were like, oh, no, we were evacuated out of the room, and the firemen came in with their things, but we were all sort of, come to think of it, we weren't evacuated. We were still in the building. So there's something kind of strange about that situation. But anyway, that happened, and it was very much like the beginning of the show. So if you missed the beginning of the show, go back and check it out after we're done, and you'll see the kitchen on fire, pretty much. All right, hopefully this is the right key. It probably isn't, because I never tend to get the right key, but we'll see. It is! Woo! Autumn leaves fall to the ground. Under my feet, that lonesome sound whispers in my ear. This is for Jan. If only you were here. The dust is settled by the rain, but the fragrance still remains. In earnest to endear. If only you were here. No words can heal what time has worn apart. Only your love can console this lonely heart. Walk along the sunny boulevard, but I feel so cold and dark. The darkness would all disappear if only you were here. All these feelings would all disappear if only you were here. No words can heal what time has worn apart. Only your love can console this lonely heart. All these feelings would all disappear If only you were here. Yeah. Oh, that goes out to Jan and to anybody who is missing anyone today. And I want to shout out to Lisa as well, who's been missing a mum. It's been a while, but I got you, Lisa. All right, and of course there are, unfortunately, even in this, 73 weeks of playing, we have lost some amazing people in that time. Why is this the case? This is all meant to be like an up and vibey kind of show, and I end up talking about the people that we miss, because we do miss them quite a bit, and Elise's mum is definitely one of them that I miss at the end of every show. So big love goes out to you, Elise, too, and everyone and anybody who is missing anyone today. You know what? I think now is a great time to bring on my special guest. Now, this week I had planned to have this special guest on live, and this is the very, very first time that I've ever done a pre-record of a special guest. So please enjoy it. I was going to wear the same shirt and just pretend that it was live, but I didn't want to fool you guys. You guys have got to know that this is happening, and I never want to do that. So this is a special guest that we recorded a couple of days ago, and I hope you enjoy her songs and me interviewing her. It's going to be weird watching myself interview her, but this is how it goes. Hey Mark, how you doing? And if you want any songs, please request your songs now during this whole thing, so we can put them on the list, and we'll get that happening. All right, let's go. Week 7, and no, where are we? Oh my goodness. Why can't I find the video that I want to play? Just talk amongst yourselves there for a second, guys. What's going on here? Date modified. Must be in downloads. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm so sorry. Woo! All right, and here we are. Up. Start again. It's really weird doing a pre-record, because live is just so much easier. Anyway, okay, here we go. So obviously this part of the show is not live, but I've got a wonderful guest that I didn't want to miss out on this week. And I've been super excited to have her on the show, because I know you guys are going to absolutely love her. Please welcome to the show, Francesca de Valence. Francesca!
Hi, everyone!
And Leo!
And this is Leo! And we are delighted to be here.
Wonderful.
Thanks for having us.
You've popped in a few times in the comments, and people have seen you comment and stuff. So I'm so excited to actually introduce you to everyone, and for everyone to hear your incredible voice and talents and songwriting talents and all that wonderful stuff. But let's just pretend that the majority of people here don't know who you are just yet. Tell us a little bit about you.
Okay. All right. I live in Brisbane in Australia. Now, everyone knows where Australia is. So I live in a more subtropical part of the country, which is lovely. So I can, never have to wear coats. I'm obsessed with writing songs, completely obsessed with writing songs. But I recognized recently, or I remembered recently, that a very, very long time ago, I had a goal to help a lot of people. And I only just remembered this, or I saw it in a document. And as it turns out, 13 years later, I'm actually doing this. So I am the founder of iHeart Songwriting Club, and I help over 1,000 people around the world write the songs that they would otherwise not write, because songwriting is not necessary. Songwriting is not urgent, But songwriting is creativity, and creativity is the stuff that actually fulfills us and makes us happy and connects us with one another. And it's the thing that lifts me up and makes me feel more like myself and more human, or more like the highest version of myself than anything. And so in my club, songwriting club that I created, it's our club, it's for everyone. It's basically around practicing songwriting, connecting with other songwriters, getting feedback on your songs, and just doing it again. Mm-hmm. What else do? I do loads of things. I have a cooking show.
You do have a cooking show, but I met you when you were talking about your songwriting club through APRA, actually, and you did a talk on it in Wollongong, and it was just, I went along completely not prepared to get on board.
You told me
I was like
another shit talk.
I was like, here's another, someone, taking advantage of songwriters is what I expected, because there's so many people in that sort of scenario, that sort of, the long tail of the industry sort of thing. And it was so refreshing, because not only could you talk the talk and you knew what you were talking about and you were inspiring, but when you sang, it was amazing. You have such an incredible voice and amazing songs. Would you do us the honor of playing a song for us?
Yes, I will. Let me just put this cute thing down.
We'll talk about Leo in a minute.
Okay.
Sorry,
Right,
Leo. Yes.
Okay, see you soon. What a cute angle of him. Oh my God, that last one. Sometimes I can't do things because he's just so cute.
I can understand that. All right, so I'll let you introduce whatever song you're going to play now, and I'll leave you on
It's pretty quiet. All right.
It's a little bit bassy, so I don't know if you can move from the microphone a fraction.
Move further or closer? Further
away, or lift the guitar up a little.
Oh, gee, this is like, Can I just work with that?
You can work with that. All right, I'll leave you to it.
Okay. All right. This song is going out to a guy that you all know by the name of Anthony Snape. Put your hands up if you love Anthony Snape. Put your virtual hands up. I want to see them comment below. Say, I love Anthony Snape. Go on, please write it. I'm not going to start playing until you start typing. Thank you very much. You're also compliant. All right. This is his favorite song of mine. It's called Put One Foot in Front of the Other One. And it truly is a time for now. Like, when everyone is thinking about what are we going to be doing in a year's time or 2 years' time, no one knows. No one knows. And now it feels more like a time that we want to know, but we can't. We've never been able to know. So it's really just about what's the next thing that you can do. Just do the next thing. So for the next thing is, I'm just going to play this song, and the next thing is you're going to listen, and we're all good. We can all do that. All right, so here we go. Put one foot in front of the other one. Put one foot in front of the other one. Moving forward, all is a mystery. Just move forward and you'll see. Write one word to follow the other one. One more word to follow the one you've done. Doesn't matter if it don't make sense. Get the words right out of your head. If you try too hard to get it right, you miss the point of letting go. All will be okay. Put one foot in front of the other one. Put one foot in front of the other one. Moving forward, all is a mystery. Just move forward and you'll see. Open up the communication lines. Call a friend you've not been making time for, and listen. All they need is kindness. Connect and you will find. If you force it, it will break and you will miss the magic of letting go. let it go. Yes, it's unknown. All will be okay. Let it go. All will be okay.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. It's one of those things. I don't know. It's just you when you're singing anything really. All I can do is sit back and just have this smile on my face. You've got one of those voices that honestly could sing anything. Tell us a little bit about the music history. Like where you went to school for music, right? You learned and you studied music pretty readily. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. My parents are from Mauritius, and my grandparents are from Mauritius, and my great grandparents are from Mauritius. And the culture in Mauritius is music and food. It's lifestyle. And I was born in Australia and grew up with pretty strict parents, actually, who valued music really, really highly. And we came from a low socioeconomic area. And my parents placed so much importance on music lessons that we couldn't afford butter on our bread, but we could afford private music lessons because it was that important to them that we took private music lessons. So from a very young age of 5, I learned piano privately, and 8 violin. And when I was in primary school, I recognized a specific high school that I wanted to go to. And I applied. I told my mom I wanted to apply for a scholarship. And I got a half academic scholarship, and I said, I want to go there. And she said, we can't afford it. I can't even afford half. And I said, make an appointment with the principal. And so I sat down with the principal and I said, I'm going to be a student you're going to want here. This is what I'm prepared to do. I'm prepared to get 2 A+As by the time I graduate. I'd like to go to this school. And I got a full music scholarship. I got 2 A+As. I was school vice captain. I was music captain of everything. I'm on their wall as one of their Hall of Fame students. Mm-hmm. And it was just such an important, valuable part of my upbringing. And I studied music at the conservatorium. I was a musician. I played gigs from the age of 15, paid gigs in hotel bars around Brisbane. And I studied, like I could sight read anything. I played classical, then I went and studied jazz. And so writing songs was the hardest thing I ever did, because I had to unlearn all the learning. And what I mean by that, like, sure, there's definitely tools that I have lent into. Can you even say that? I said it. As a musician, but it is really, why I struggled so much and why I had to create a club was because I was getting in my own way with having to create a great song, a perfect song, a good song, a song that I could use, a song that was, perfect. And all of my training was aiming for perfection all the time. And really I needed to undo that. And that was about play and teaching myself to be okay with imperfection and songs that didn't make sense and that were awkward, and just writing them quickly. And so I Heart Songwriting Club, the practice of that really is about writing fast and not having even time to overthink anything. So, that song was written in an hour, and because you heard it.
I know these things because I was part of the club and have been a part of the club a few times and will be again shortly, because a lot of my patrons that are here, my Snape Star patrons that are here, have heard some of the songs that I wrote in club. So I've been sharing some of those songs. And the cool thing about writing songs in club is you basically start with a thought or an idea or a line or a spark, and everybody in the whole club across the world writes about this same thing. And Francesca gave me the opportunity a little while back to come up with one of those thoughts, and it was one of the most amazing things, because in that moment when you give the idea for people to write about this thing, all of a sudden you're having this huge effect all over the world, because all of these songs have been written about this thing that you've come up with, and you have been doing this like every week.
7 years.
For 7 years.
Yeah.
How is it that you don't get some sort of God complex from that?
Can't you tell that I am a goddess?
Oh, right, of course. Absolutely. There's no doubt about that.
No, it's humbling, and it really drives me to continue doing the work, building the opportunities for more songwriters. And you're right, there are many people and businesses out there taking advantage of songwriters, because songwriters are at the core of the music industry. The entire music industry exists only because songs exist and songwriters write those songs. And the entire industry has worked to exploit those songs and those songwriters. I'm from the inside. I'm like, hey, songwriters, let's do it a different way. Let's support each other. Let's create a community. Let's not be isolated and do it on our own, and, that's a whole different conversation.
So how many songs have you written so far?
Like in the club, 362. Altogether, like way over 550, maybe over 600 now.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot of songs. That song I wrote to the theme crumpets. We had to write a recipe to make crumpets. So I was like, well, this is how you do it. Put one foot in front of the other one.
So in a position where you kind of get to perform your songs, you obviously have songs that you've released on your own under your name. And when you go on shows, because you've been on many other shows and been interviewed in lots of different places, when someone asks you, what song would you like to play next? How is it that you go through those songs in your catalogue, in your mind, and go, this is the one? Because that's what I'm about to ask you right now.
Because, I knew that I had, 2 songs to play. And honestly, it's the energy of how I feel and the energy of what resonates with me in the time.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
It is truly, like, everything is energy and frequency. Like, do I want to play a song that doesn't align with me? No. Do I want to play a song that does align with me? Yes.
That's right.
So that's my choice.
Would you like to, before we get on to another song, tell us a bit about Leo and how he came into your life.
Go on, bring him back.
Go on, bring him back.
Right. Okay. Come on,
Leo.
Little
cutest
puppy,
dog.
Little puppy. Oh.
Hello, little man. So tell us about Leo. I've been watching some of the posts that you've been making about him.
Okay, tell me about him. So I've never really bonded with animals before. And then at the beginning of the year, I was like, oh, I'm getting a dog. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Again, it's like the energy of the moment. And it wasn't a wishful thing. It was more like, oh, we're doing this. And then I contacted one litter because I knew it was going to be a puppy, not a rescue. It was like, my baby. and then I went to this one litter, and I sat in the middle of the litter and I said, who wants to come home with me? And he came up, little Leo came up and just kept sniffing me and licking my hand and didn't leave me for the entire hour I was there. Even like try to climb up on me. And he wasn't climbing very well. And then I asked his mum, his actual mum, because I'm not his actual mum. His mum's a poodle. I asked his mum if I could be his guardian, and she said yes.
She said yes.
Not with English words.
No, with a lick and a nudge.
Yeah, I like this little thing is like my joy.
Yeah.
Look at him.
He's everyone's joy. And how can he not be? He's so gorgeous. I was saying to you before, there's not an angle. The photographs you've taken him, there's not an angle that's a bad angle. He's
No.
like one of those little male models. He's just like gorgeous in every direction.
Yeah, he's really good looking, and he's so sweet natured, and he just wants to be loved by everybody. His purpose on the planet is to show love and to connect hearts. And the amazing thing, dog owners would know this. I mean, I didn't know this until I had a dog. When you meet another human and there's a dog in the mix, right? There's a dog and the other human goes, oh, cute puppy. You immediately meet that person with an open heart. Take the puppy out of the equation, you've got 2 people that don't speak. And if they do, it's really perfunctory and really like weird and stale. You put a puppy in the mix and you've got open hearts. It's the most beautiful human connector. I love it.
That's awesome.
So I've lived in my neighborhood for like 7 years and I've never met really anybody. And now I know everybody.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a connector. So the obvious question is, have you written a song about Leo?
Many. There's one that goes, snappy puppy, stop biting my hand. Snappy puppy, you don't understand. Okay, that was just, got to write a song, got an hour. Let's do it.
Yeah, and he's jumping around you in front of you as a puppy.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, lovely to have you on the show, Leo. And there's a lot of Snape stars that are puppy dogs as well, and they'll be excited to see you. So I'm glad that you could come on and have a visit.
Thank you for inviting Leo.
See you next time. Oh, he's very welcome. All right, so I'll leave you to
every Sunday morning.
Say again.
He listens to you every Sunday morning.
Oh, that's good. He knows all the songs. Of course he does. He's there. He joins the rest of the puppy population. All right, I'll let you let us know about this song, and I'll leave you on the stage.
Oh, okay. All right, thanks everyone, and again, huge thanks to Anthony Snape for having me on this awesome show. I think we're like episode 72 or something like that. This is amazing. Maybe episode 73. Okay, I want to play you a song I wrote a few years ago. The theme was gift, and it was a gift to write this song because I had recently lost my dad. He died of cancer, and I hadn't properly experienced grief, and so I was in Paris at the time, and I was walking along the Seine, and I had this really true, overwhelming experience of grief, and I let it come, and it was truly a gift. I released this song just 2 years ago, and so it's been in my mind and been resonating with me because it's an anniversary. So this song's called The Seine. Now, I know that many people in Western-speaking countries say like the Seine, which is the river in France, but it is pronounced the Seine. Both of these songs have been released, so you can go check them out on any streaming platform that you prefer to. And there's also music videos. Please enjoy. It's called The Seine. I thought I left you behind, but you caught up with me on the south side of the Seine. Surely now's not the time, but you are bigger than me, and here you come again. From the outside in, one little thing can trigger the wind that sets the circle off. From the inside out, I don't want to seem as though I'm needy, but I can't deny that I'm grieving. I don't want to be in another place, but when you show up unannounced and unafraid, I read the water on the sand. The river was steady and strong, and here you come again. From the outside in, one little thing can trigger the wind that sets the circle off. From the inside out, I don't want to seem as though I'm needy, but I can't deny that I'm grieving. Just gonna face this feeling now. Let the wave crash over me. It's in my eyes so I can't see. It's in my mouth so I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And it pulls me down to my knees. I surrender silently in this beautiful reverie. Reverie. From the outside in, face this feeling. I let the wave crash over me. It's in my mouth so I can't breathe. I surrender silently.
That was gorgeous. Wow.
Thank you.
I'm sorry that you lost your dad. I didn't know that.
Oh, well, he's still around. If you know what I mean.
Wow. Yeah. You are really sunshine. You really are. You bring such wonderful happiness and light to every situation, and it's such a pleasure to have you on the show. Thank you for being here. And we'll put some stuff down the bottom here so people can find your links and stuff. Please go and check out Francesca's music. You will love every song. And honestly, that voice. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you, Anthony.
You're welcome back anytime you like.
Congratulations on being so consistent and just having such an amazing connection with the people out there, all your Snape stars out there. It's brilliant.
Awesome.
This is inspiring people to just do that version of what that is for themselves. So just keep kicking butt.
Absolutely. This is show 73 too.
Woo!
So we've made it to 73 weeks in a row. My goodness. All right. Well, you're welcome back whenever you want. You've got an open invitation. All right. See you soon.
See ya.
Woo. How incredible was that? Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. I mean, I love that interview. That was so much fun. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. It was such a special one, and I hope you dig into her music and sort of go looking through all of those songs, because there's some amazing songs in there, and the energy levels are just awesome. We're definitely on a similar wavelength. All right, let's get into some of these requests. If you would like, she is, Elena, she's certainly sunshine. You're very welcome, Alana. Oh, it's so good to see you here. And Charles is here. Oh, thank you. Yeah, okay. I appreciate your donations, Charles, I really do. And for all of the patrons that are here today, thank you for being here. And if you were considering making a donation to the show, please become a patron, because, for the same money, you're going to get every song I've ever released, and you're going to get a new song every week. So please come on board and become a patron. Go to anthonysnape.com and you'll see the patron button right there. I'm going to play a request right now for Lisa. She wanted to hear Extraordinary Love, and so this is going out for Lisa. Now, of course, this song was also licensed to an artist in China who did a remade version of this song, which is pretty much exactly like the one that I released on my record, only it's in Chinese. And he did an amazing job. What's going on here? Here we go. This will make a difference. There it is. Oh, watch the ribbon fall, a wrapping that unfolds. It's so clear to see. Souls secretly embrace the smile upon your face, the pressure underneath, and we're holding on to moments we can make it if we try. And I got photographs of you and I, and all these moments make me smile. extraordinary love. Oh, yeah. Oh, the rising of the sun, warming every bone, coming over me. It's extraordinary love. I'm never giving up. Forever you and me. Yeah. And we're holding on to moments we can make it if we try. And I got photographs of you and I, and all these moments make me smile. And I got to now lift my feet from the ground. Oh, and I got to now lift my feet from the ground. You're extraordinary, 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 extraordinary love. That goes out to Lisa, of course. Dave is in the room. Hey man, welcome my friend Dave from Welter. If you guys have seen some of the other shows, you would have seen Welter come on the show. And we're planning some live shows together once all of this is sorted out and we can open up again. We, of course, are all in lockdown here in New South Wales, which is pretty crazy, but great to see you here, Dave. Hi, Brian. Welcome. I'm glad this is your first time. Lovely to meet you. Where are you coming in from? Well, we are getting close to the end of the show, but it doesn't have to end for you, Brian. If you do become a patron, I have another show that we start pretty much after this one, where I'm going to be releasing a brand new song to my patrons. So if you'd like to come and be a part of that, go to anthonysnape.com and click on the patron button and then be a part of it. It doesn't cost very much and you get tons of music and it never has to end. All right, Alana. Yes. The Welter show. Well, we'll do another live show with Welter at some point, but we're going to do an actual show with Welter at some venues around here near Chicago. I love Chicago, Brian. I've played there a few times. I'll have to share some of the videos from my Chicago performances. All right, let's see what is on the list here. Now, I think Elise requested Silvia. Now, for those of you who know, Silvia is a song that was on my very first album, and back when it was cool to do this, awesome. Well, it'll be great to see you in there, Brian. Back when it was cool to do this, I put one of the things when I released my first album, what I wanted to do, I wanted to have a hidden track because that was something that out of the 90s, bands were doing that all the time. You'd buy their CD and you'd play their tracks and it'd be all cool, but there'd be a hidden track. So if you rewound the CD from its first starting point, you could often find a new piece of music or something in there or a message. Or if you let the CD play for a long period of time, you could often find some music in there as well. And so on my first album, I put this hidden track, Silvia. And really, when you spell out the letters of Silvia backwards, there was a message in there that was tying in all of the songs, and it was all in vain, lost in space. And so that's what Silvia meant. And the song Silvia itself comes across as a relationship. It sounds like it's about a relationship, but it's actually, well, it is about a relationship, but it's about really the human condition. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to play this for Elise. I'm just going to quickly make sure this is working. And a huge thank you going out to everybody who's donated and been a part of this show over this many weeks. It's been pretty amazing. Here we go. Silvia. Oh. I cannot seem to find... You know what? I can't find the right thing here. Oh well, Elise, we're just gonna have to go for it and see what happens. Okay, here we go. Silvia, which is the hidden track from the Disappearing Day album. That's not it. That's it. You're too young to be better, too pretty to be so scarred, Silvia, Silvia. Everyone misses you. Everybody sends their love. Oh, Silvia, so far I can't reach you. I don't know where you are. Send up a flare into the stars. Silvia, so far, floating like a rocket dream, space traveler. Yes, oh yes, Silvia. Silvia, Silvia, hope you know me then. Everybody sends that love, Silvia, Silvia. I know that you're tuning in. I pray that you're not too far gone. No, Silvia, so far I can't reach you. I don't know where you are. Send up a flare into the stars. Silvia, so far, floating like a rocket dream, space traveler. Yes, oh yes, Silvia. Everyone misses you. Everybody sends their love, Silvia, Silvia. I hope you're proud and tuning in, and I pray that you're not too far gone. Oh, so far. Silvia. Silvia going out to Elise. Hope you enjoyed that. I did get all the lyrics wrong, but that's okay. I'll work it out for next time. All right. How about this one? Don't know exactly what to say. Could it be we're all the same in this moment now? I can hear the moon behind my thumb. You can see it shining from where you are. And even though we are so far, we are together as one. Thanks, Joel. Stars, we are stars, we are stars, we are stars, shooting stars, each and every one. Stepping like I'm on a rope, strung across the sky, oh, good things happen. And even though we are so far, we are forever as one. Stars, we are stars, we are stars, we are stars, shooting stars, each and every one. Don't know exactly what to say. Could it be we're all the same? All right, we have time for one more song before we go today. Thank you for joining me for show number 73. It was a cracker of a show. Big thank you to Francesca for coming on and being a part of it. It was so cool. And I know this show's going to be one of the favourites going forward. Can't believe we've been here, 73 weeks in a row. But you know what? It doesn't matter. When all of this goes away, I'm going to still play this show. We started something really amazing here. And I am not going to stop, because I love catching up with you guys and I love playing these songs. So a lot of these songs I never played out even in a live show, because really they don't some of them don't communicate very well acoustically. And so the ability to be able to play some of the tracks from the record and perform the songs to you has been fantastic. So I've been really loving that. Oh, Elena wants Can't Stop the Rain. You know what, Elena, come and, when you're in the, because Elena is a patron, when you come across, we will do Can't Stop the Rain over in the patron show for you. No problem whatsoever. And Jane, let's do Straight Lines to finish this show off. I think it makes sense and it feels right to do Straight Lines. So here we go. This is the last song for this show. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you next week. Join the mailing list. Make sure you get to anthonysnape.com and join the mailing list. question with this song is always what key to do it in. I might go up a little bit this time. Here we go. Quarter to 3 a.m., not where I should be, lost on the back roads of maybe or could be. The lights are all shining like everything's turned into glass. And in the reflection I see my own history, like battles worth fighting for, leading to victory. Come back in my shoes as the streets try to turn me. Next week will probably be Monday morning in Australia and Sunday evening in America, and in other parts of the world it will be the very next day. So this time tomorrow is when next week's show is going to be. I keep on walking in straight lines, it's all I know. That's only if it's okay with Elise. Pushing aside all the voices that holds me down, when everything's moving in circles of fear and doubt. The only way around is by walking in straight lines. That's very clever, Jane. With you in my side, I have focus and reason, a bridge over madness, something to believe in, a rock I can cling to when everything's breaking apart. I don't know why, I know this feeling, like forces inside, giving every step meaning, the faith and the courage to free fall off the edges. I keep on walking in straight lines, it's all I know. Pushing aside all voices that hold me down, when everything's moving in circles of fear and doubt. The only way around is by walking in straight lines. Oh, all of my life I walk straight lines. Only 5 kilometers, 5 kilometers maximum from your home. Absolutely. So I keep on walking in straight lines. It's all I know, yeah. Pushing aside all the voices that hold me down, and everything's moving in circles of fear and doubt. The only way around is by walking in straight lines. Yeah! Come on! Straight lines. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. It looks like that we will stay at this time next week because Tommy Emmanuel has a show over there in Virginia. So we cannot be crossing over those time frames. So we will definitely do the same time next week. and we'll go from there. See you later, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your evening or morning or afternoon, whatever it is. And much love to you all, and take care of each other and be kind. We'll see you next week. Bye.